Hey guys, Palmerater here, and bringing you some Black Ops gameplay. I know I haven't brought any of those for a while. This is actually a really old gameplay. I just wanted to get off my shoulder. I really hope I didn't use it in the past. I don't think I did, but there's like a slight chance that I just didn't delete this, but I don't remember using this. And so sorry if you see this gameplay twice. Wait, I mean, not that you'll remember. If I did, it was probably like 4 or 5 months ago. And so I guess that doesn't really matter. It's just a good domination game play overall, and using the G11. But not that that's important. What I want to talk to you guys about today is, well, first let me just start off by saying I'm taking civics now in school. So now we're all interested in politics and you know issues like that. And to be honest, that stuff really interests me, and I really have strong opinions on a lot of different things, and I like the whole debate. So I'm like, well, I have 1,100 people here that are willing to debate with me, and that could see other opinions and stuff. So I'm like, I think I'll bring some of the ideas to the plate and see what you guys see what you guys think, because obviously a lot of people are gonna disagree with me in a lot of different issues, because the issues that like separate people, and they're gonna. I think it's gonna cause some controversy, not controversy, but just difference of opinions and some argumentative comments, which I really like stirring up because I'm a little rebel like that. So let's see. Not to start off, this whole commentary is me out this one topic, and you can probably tell by the title. And wait, first off, let me start off by saying I'm people that are wondering, well, are you a Democrat or are you a Republican? And for people that don't live in the U.S., I know that people don't understand what those are, but if you know, conservative and liberal, Democrats are more liberal and Republicans are more conservative. Basically, to sum that out in like English, if you want the government to have less control over your personal life, you're a liberal, and if you want the government to have less control over business and the economy, then you're a conservative. And if you're not a conservative, if you're a conservative, you want less personal rights like social issues like abortion and stuff like that, and gay marriage, obviously, personal issues in your life. And the Democrats want more control, more welfare programs for the for the poor and stuff like that. So I guess that's my basic rundown for those. And to get into what I was about to say, I am a libertarian, which is I want both economic freedoms and I want both economic and social freedoms and moral freedoms, and I want to be able to make my own choice, and I don't want the government telling me what I can and cannot do over every little issue. And libertarians are kind of looked down upon as like crazies, like in the world, like, oh, go get your tinfoil hat, kind of, that stereotype. But I mean, all of the parties have their own stereotypes, and libertarians just more. It's a smaller party. There's not really too many libertarians out there, at least people that call themselves libertarians. And I think more people are libertarians once they realize what it is and stuff. Okay, enough about the background of this, but I wanted to talk about gay marriage. It's a very controversial issue nowadays. In the past it used to be, oh, go kill all them faggots. It's against God's will and stuff like that. And I don't see it that way. I see it as it's someone's own personal choice. And being a libertarian, I am. The government should have no say in that. Whether you think it's right or wrong, whether you think they're spawn of the devil, or you think that it's perfectly normal. We have enough people. It's actually a good thing. It doesn't make a difference, because the government should not be telling who cannot be married. And I mean, then it gets into the whole religious thing. Well, marriage is a religious thing, and but when it comes down to equal rights and stuff like that, there's no reason for them to be treated differently, in my opinion. And the government shouldn't enforce them to be treated any differently. And more of a scientific note on that, less than the government shouldn't do it. The government should have no say. We were learning in science a few days ago or a week ago or something how people can be both sexes. They can be, there's like certain geno mess up things where they can have, instead of an XY chromosome, they can have an XXY or a YY or an XYY or whatever, XXY. I don't know, three X's. And then it's like there's the line. It's like, well, you think, okay, this person is a boy, this person is a girl, but then that line is kind of faded, and like, well, is it a boy? It has sex organs of a male, and it has sex organs of a female. It has like a vagina, and it has like testicles, which is like weird, really weird to think about. And like then you think like, well, is that supposed to marry a guy, or is it supposed to marry a girl? Like, where's the line? And I mean, I'm not a scientist, but I personally, it makes sense to me, possible. If a guy has sexual urges for another man, it's obviously it's not normal. It's not the way that, like, we were meant to reproduce, because there's, the point of life is to reproduce, to get more of your species, and obviously that's not helping the cause. But I think that it can be a genetic, not, I don't call it disorder because that just sounds terrible, but like, like a mix up in testosterone or whatever chemical makes you feel the way you do for the opposite sex. And that's not something you can blame the people about. You can't blame someone for their chromosomes giving them the wrong chemical, or making them attractive to something or someone else. And I don't know, it was weird to think about. Like, I asked my teacher, I'm like, well, could that be the reason for gay people? And he's like, well, that's too broad of a question. We'd be millionaires if we could answer that question. And I don't know, it just makes sense to me, because why would people want to be different? People don't want to be put out into, be, people don't want to be looked down on. People like fitting in. And I don't know, that's just my thought on that. So I don't think the government overall should have any say. And even if you thought it was wrong, like, oh, people are doing it on purpose. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you want more of these politic kind of things, really controversial things, just tell me. I could do, worse ones like abortion or death penalty ones that are people like really, feel strong about. And I guess that's it, guys. I went 61-8. Hope you enjoyed the video. Palmerater signing off. Peace.